Hey Hoopers, thanks for being here with me this evening. This class I'm going to be going over one-handed and two-handed isolations. So one hand, we're going to try both directions. Two hands, and then making sure we practice on both our left and right sides. So when we are doing this movement, this is where we can finally sort of sit with and experience the illusionary magic of the circle, right? This is just so calming to me to like watch someone practicing isolations or practicing them myself. They're just really beautiful, and there's all kinds of like little flair we can start to do once we learn how the isolation illusion works. So let's try to unlock that. First things first, what I see a lot of people do in the beginning, just trying to get their mind in moving the hoop in a circle, they do a hand spin. This is another great move. Our fingers are in the hoop, our thumb is on the inside, fingers are out, and the hoop is circling around the inner edge of the palm and between the thumb and the fingers. It's a fun move. We can go into a lot of different places from here. Weaves, little toss, but that's not what we're covering today. So, to get the illusion of the isolation, we want to think about the bottom of the hoop, no matter what the bottom happens to be, right? Because the hoop is going to move, could be here eventually, right? Is always going to stay generally in one plane of existence. I like to start this plane at my waist level. So we're going to pretend that there's a long table in front of me, and the hoop is resting here on the table. And maybe it would help to practice on a table just to start to get used to this movement. I'm going to show you from the front, the side, and the back. So in the front here, my hand is at 6 o'clock. My thumb is facing to the left, and I'm using my right arm. I have an inside grip. That means I am gripping the hoop from the inside. Now, when we isolate, we drive the hoop. We don't spin it. We do not let it go. We are holding, and we're going to create some awkward arm positions, and we're just going to move through it. Make sure you do a few shoulder rolls, arm circles, just anything to help you open up the shoulders a little bit before you start practicing these drills. So I'm going to drive in the direction of my thumb, and remember, we're going to be trying both directions. So to start, I'm going to be driving the hoop in the direction of my thumb. I'm going to take the hoop from 6 o'clock up to 9 o'clock, up to 11 o'clock. And here I'm going to trust the hoop. I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to flip my hand very awkwardly over to re-grip at 1 o'clock. My thumb is facing to the right. I still have an inside grip, but in order to maintain that, I have this really awkward arm position. So you'll be still facing the hoop. We're going to follow the direction of our thumb, trying to keep the hoop again at that plane, that level table. We're going to drive the hoop down to 6 o'clock. Now, what do I mean when I say drive? Just like a steering wheel, right? We are driving and the hoop stays centered around one central point. So let me smooth that out for you. Driving up to 9, 11, up at the top, I release, let go, flip my hand over to an awkward arm, and then drive down. You're going to notice right away how much strength and effort it takes from the upper arms. It's a great arm workout. Just doing some isolations every day is really going to help you build the strength up here so you can start opening up to all kinds of other cool movements. So from the side, 6, drive to 11, let go, re-grip, and drive back down. Making sure that at the top, we're not dropping down. We need that arm strength. Arm stays extended up so we can re-grip and drive. From the back, now, when we get to the top, when we let go, there is a lot of inclination to sort of like take a little bounce. And while that's like a fun effect to do, we're really trying to smooth this out as best as we can. All right, let's give our dominant arm a break. Let's try it on the other arm. So inside grip, 6 o'clock, we're driving in the direction of our thumb. So now we're gonna be driving up to the opposite side of the clock. All right? And I know we're all probably doing this left and right side, so just follow your thumb here, regrip at the top, thumb traces down. We're driving and steering the hoop, smoothing it out, so from the side, and from the back. Awesome. Two-handed isolations. So this is a lot easier on the arms, but it's a little bit more of a mind fuck, pardon my French. So our hands will be taking an inside grip. Our thumbs are facing each other and our fingers are on the outside of the hoop. Our wrists are always going to be facing the same direction. Inner wrists will always be facing the same direction. Say it to me 3 times so that you remember. I feel like that's the hardest thing to unlock with this. So pick a side, doesn't matter which, whatever you feel most comfortable with. We're going to drive the hoop up to that quarter circle area. So for me, I'm driving up to 9 o'clock. I have an awkward arm. My top arm cannot go any further in this position. So I'm going to release my top hand and I'm going to match it to my right. So I'm going to create a mirror. My wrists are facing me, my pinkies are together now, my thumbs are facing out. Now I'm going to drive the hoop up through midnight, and for me, over to 3 o'clock. Now my bottom arm is super uncomfortable and awkward, so I'm going to let go, turn and regrip. Hands are mirrors, wrists facing the same way. Everyone wants to go like this. We are here. Now my thumbs are together, drive down and around. Regrip, pinkies together, wrists aligned. Over, thumbs together, wrists aligned. So from the front, yes, the arms feel awkward, but you can kind of take it a little faster sometimes or start to incorporate in the whole body and come into other fun moves like a barrel roll. And you can make this a little bit more smooth. You can sort of use one hand to guide. The other hand doesn't have to hold on as tightly. But in the beginning, try to keep the strength in both the hands. So now I'm going to do that the other direction. From the back, driving up to that quarter circle space. Regrip, pinkies together. Drive over, thumbs together. Wrists are in alignment. And notice again, I'm trying to keep my upper body framed in the hoop, and the hoop is resting on that table, that invisible table right at my waistline. So, one-handed isolation, thumb led, two-handed isolation. So now one more variation. It's another one-handed isolation. We've led with our thumb. This time we're gonna lead with our pinky. And remember, two-handed isolation. We already know how to do it, right? Because we went both ways. So starting with my right hand, I'm going to be driving my hoop, following the direction of my pinky. So that's to my right. I'm going to come up to that awkward arm, regrip and flip, catching over here at 11 o'clock. Drive it down. Up, regrip, over from the side. Following the direction of the pinky, strong through my arms, trying to keep the hoop at level. From the front. Beautiful. Other hand, pinky led, up, regrip, drive down. It's mosquito hour here in upstate New York. And sometimes it's nice to be able to do a couple one way, switch, bring in both hands, dance a little bit, drive, drive, and release. So have a lot of fun with this. Like I said, these are just the sort of jumping off points for isolations. There are so many different variations that we will learn and get to, but this is where we start. So have fun, make sure the arms warmed up, open up those shoulders, and have a great time. I will see you in the next class.